All right, should be live here. Gonna continue on with working on this Velma the Barbarian drawing here. Gonna get the video shared out. Let's see. And tonight I'm gonna be doing a podcast with Nerd Culture, I believe it is. I'll double check that and get a link posted up here. Get this video shared out. All right, I think I got that all shared. Wrong app. Let's get Twitch going here, and then we'll commence with the drawing. All right, let's see if we can get that shared out there. All right, on to drawing here. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. So I'm going to take a neat eraser here to what I roughed out yesterday and kind of clean this up. Try to get rid of some of the stray marks I've got everywhere from sketching this in yesterday. And then let's see, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, I'll be over on Nerd Culture at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be chatting with Ryan, talking all sorts of stuff nerdy, since it's, Nerd Culture there. And then 8 p.m., I'll be back with Rodney, and we'll be doing Friday Night Draw this evening. So come hang out with us. I'll be working on some more Shredder this evening. If you caught us streaming last night, or you caught the post I made this morning with it, I'll be adding some inks to the Shredder piece there. As usual, if anybody's got questions or comments, want to talk Velma, Scooby-Doo, what have you, feel free to post in the comment or the chats there. Hey, Andre, good morning. Well, looks like you're off to a rough start today. So anybody else watching anywhere else? Here's Andre's morning. Hey, you keep us all entertained, man. Hope other stuff is going better than the typing. It's that darned Canadian keyboard. Phone's not doing it. Switching the old PC to make it a little better there. Now, see, I have more problems typing on the freaking keyboard on my computer. Except, good old autocorrect changes half my stuff at times. So, I guess 6 of one, half dozen the other. So what's on the docket for today? So, working on the old Velma the Barbarian here. Gonna do this, work on some pages for some projects. Found out this morning that the book I've been working on Webtoons, the Omegamorphosis Heroes, the company has launched a Kickstarter for some future books and whatnot. So we'll try to get that link shared up later today. So I gotta do some coloring on that. Finishing up issue 4. I think issue 3 is currently available over on the Webtoons. I'm going to be working on another project that I can't quite mention yet. Drawing some pages. And then getting ready for the Nerd Culture podcast tonight at 7. And then Friday Night Draw at 8. So, it's somewhere in there. Got to fit in a Mandalorian viewing. Probably a viewing of my buddies over at the Star Wars Time Show. Watch their little breakdown and Easter eggs, whatnot. So it's going to be a busy day. How about you, Andre? Conference calls today, or is it a light Friday? More adventures with the squirrels? If anybody didn't catch it, you got to catch the awesome artwork or photo manipulation that Steph put together for tonight's Friday Night Draw. Rodney and I are taking place of Clark and Eddie from Christmas Vacation. Awesome. Andre's hoping for a late Friday so I can work on some stuff. Maybe stream later. Gave the markers a proper try last night. Not hating it. All right. All right. I dig the Venom I saw. Was that yesterday? Maybe the day before. I can't remember which day, but that turned out really nice. I'm assuming it's all done now. Which markers did you end up going with, Andre? Did you go with the did you go with Copics? Did you go with Prismacolors? The what are they called? Touch markers. Yeah, I remember that was the Venom you were working on that night, so it was neat to see it come to completion there. The Vemon Knight, the Rastafarian Venom. It's going off to his forever home, right? Uh oh oh I know I'm butchering that name. Very affordable Amazon brand. Really pleasantly surprised with the pigment and consistency. I need to wrap my head around the light to dark approach, but so far so good. Awesome. Yeah, it's a little bit different if you're used to going dark to light and building up color. It's a little bit of a different way of thinking about it, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it pretty quick. Wow, 200 pack for $100? Yeah, definitely affordable. There you go, folks. If anybody out there is looking for some markers, add this to your Amazon wish list. And anybody that watched the stream last night will get that. I was shot down from still adding the wish list idea, but I was told I should apply to be an influencer. So I might do that. But my argument to still get in the wish list is, well, if I'm going to influence people to go after these things, I need to have these things to tell people to go after them. That was met with some resistance, let's say. There we go, folks. If you're on the Facebook, you can check out the link to pick up these markers. Throw it up there if anybody wants to try to copy all that down. Anybody's watching on any of the other platforms. It's funny you're going after markers, and I've been using markers a ton. I've got a giant itch to scratch to paint here lately. I don't know if I've got any commissions coming up where I could work some paint into it, but definitely got a bunch of stuff I would like to do to find some ways to paint. I think I'll be painting a few things to go in the cryptids book as I finish up the art for that. James, you are totally correct, sir. The truth is, I do want those Kit Kats. Just not the stuff Andre was hinting at last night. I don't know if anybody's watching this in the Ohio area, but came across some links this morning. Apparently, Columbus is getting a new comic book convention in July. I'm eager to see if that actually happens in July, since everything else has been pushed back so much later in the year. Andre, definitely. One thing I can give you like a tip towards, and definitely try it out because I'm not sure how it'll work. I know you usually use acrylics, which still have some tendencies to react, much like any other water media. They'll react a little bit to the alcohol and the markers. So definitely do some trial runs would be my suggestion. I haven't tried acrylics over top of marker, but a buddy of mine tried some watercolors over top of some Prismacolor markers a while ago, and he did not get the desired results because it kept reacting to the alcohol in it. And for those that have no clue what I'm talking about, basically alcohol kind of makes the water-based paints kind of like dissipate, and you can do some fun effects with like rubbing alcohol and such. I can't say that I remember using fixative too much on markers. I think you could run into the same kind of thing I was describing about how like watercolors will react to the marker. If I remember doing this years back, the fixative kind of makes the marker kind of, I guess, bleed a little bit. It kind of like makes the edges a little fuzzy. I don't know what I'm trying to get at here, but again, it's been years since I've used it, and I'm sure chemicals and all this stuff have possibly changed over the time. So I'm curious to see your results. Let's put it that way, because I have not attempted it in a long time. And I'm also curious. So, would you do the drawing, throw down your markers as like a flat color, and then hit it with fixative, and then go and paint over top of it? Like, is that the process you're going for? Like, I was trying to wrap my head around like your methods here, because I've never really attempted to go that route, and I'm kind of curious to try it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Um, Another possible option. I don't know how well it would work, but like if you use like a gel medium, I wonder if you could use that to kind of seal it up before you hit it with the paint. I used to like I don't know, when I was in college. That was something I picked up from the painting professor that I had. It was like he would do like they don't call it glazes when it's acrylic, but whatever the equivalent is for making the paint kind of into a glaze, like mixing a bunch of gel medium into the paint and making it really thin. Um, so we kind of just do layers of the gel medium. Yeah, clear gesso would most likely be the same kind of thing. Did like a really thin layer of it. I think that would kind of like lock in the marker enough that you can still do your thing over it. Still have all the color there, but hopefully not have the weird, crazy interactions. There you go. Gel medium, glazing medium. I always used to just get whatever Liquitex put in a bottle that was like, it may have been glazing medium, or it just had a generic acrylic thing on it. I can't remember, but I used that stuff for a while, and seemed to do the trick for doing like kind of the glazing stuff and whatnot. Um, I have done the fixative stuff and used oil over top of that, and that worked out really well. But the paints react so much differently. It's it's hard to say before doing an old trial and error thing. Yeah, and then anytime you thought you were saving, you'd be cleaning the airbrush and taking all that time. So I'm real excited to see all the stuff you try out here. It's like half the fun of doing this stuff is just experimenting with everything. think that was probably some of my like most memorable experience slash, you know, most fun I was having with a lot of the stuff, and in all the stuff in college with painting was like just, you know, discovering basically all the neat little like chemistry bits behind how all the stuff works, and you know, how to get certain looks and stuff just by slightly changing up, you know, what medium you're using or whatnot. Andre, and yeah, that's the key thing, is like trying to find the time to do all of it. It's so much fun to play around and, you know, just experiment with all this stuff, but trying to find the time to do it. Like I said, I've just got that itch to paint again, and it's like I don't necessarily have anything on the to-do list that's really going to let me do that. So I might see if I can work some of it into some of the stuff from the cryptids book. All right. See if I can maybe finish off this leg here. All right, I think that's where I'm going to leave Velma for now. I think I twisted the camera a little bit by bumping into it. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for coming and tuning and hanging out and all that good fun stuff. Hope everybody can come join me tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be over on Nerd Culture. So scope them out on the Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Find all their links. I'll get that shared out too. Then 8 p.m. Eastern, Rodney Fike and I will be doing Friday Night Draw. We'll be on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook as usual. I'll be working on the Shredder Commission tonight. Throwing some inks down on this guy. So come hang out with those. And hope everybody has a great rest of the Friday. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And I'll try to decide on it tonight so I can let everybody know. But I might be taking next week off of the morning streams just so we can play some catch up with stuff around here. So again, everybody have a great rest of the day and have a great weekend. And hopefully we'll catch you tonight. See you all on the next one.